All right, welcome. Here we go. We're here for our elevated rookie, and we are going to, as we tried earlier this afternoon, I guess. We worked on elevations. We worked on trying to hone in our original shots, and then obviously we'll tweak those as we go. On our first baby rookie account, we obviously forfeited most of those holes, so we can play again tomorrow and get them dialed in for a good qualifying round score. And we may be doing the same thing here. We do have some elevated clubs here, though, so that may help us play this one straight through. So we'll take a look at that as we go. So with that being said, let's get going. All right, welcome back. Music. There it is. All right. We're going to switch our notes around here a little bit. Hey, all. What's going on? Nice to see you all. So we have a dual picture stream going again. What I need to do, though, real quickly here is get up there and turn the volume off the phone. 1 sec. Okay, here we go. Alright, so in case we have any phone calls, alerts, and or messages, that will vibrate. Alright. On the screws, rookie, and let's get into it, right? Qualifying hole number 1, round number 1. So we have our secondary device for wind application. We have our primary device on our stand. And then we have dual monitors. Monitor 1, where we watch the game. Monitor 2 for such things as the YouTube channel. We have Golf Clash Notebook open in a format for power slicing. We also have Golf Clash Notebook open for club selections, and just to talk through whether or not one club would be better than another. So those are pretty much the 3 applications we have open right now. And so if we go to Extra Mile 7 for any type of power curl, you're talking 14 ring adjustment, but doesn't look like we're going to try any of those today. In my rookie walkthrough, I thought we may be able to be aggressive with that with a power 3 ball, but we tried it earlier today. Still hits the rough even with the 4.2 mile an hour wind power 3 direction, and we came up short. We were in the fairway almost. We banged it off the stick actually with our second shot Hornet, but not unless we're using a power 4 or a power 5 ball, more than likely not going to get to the green in one going with the power hook. So what we may want to do this time with this account is we'll try it to the right hand side with full top spin, a little bit of overpower, play the wind, try to hit it perfect, see if we can hit that little island green that goes in the bunker, and then bounce it off the second pad, off that little island fairway, so to speak, and get over to the fairway prior to the green and see if we can make an eagle. All right. So what we're going to do is go Extra Mile 7, Sniper 7, Goliath 7, Hornet 5, Firefly 5, Nirvana 4, and the Malibu 6. take a look. We got anybody yet? Nothing. American, Smart Shock, Don't Join, Roars, Eagle Club, Cali's Elite, For Ontario, Eagle's Eyes, Hail to the Gang, Silent Modballs, Por Elos, Heroes Inc., and the Yoda. Yoda does not have a clan. 1,200 games, bunch of tournaments played, no banners, no top 10s. Best clan result was 6, but he doesn't have a clan, must have left the clan recently. Alright. Alright, hole number 1, plus 10% on the drive. Let's go do it. And again, if you are on the driver, extra mile 6, extra mile 7, they're both 234 yards. The difference is accuracy and curl, but topspin and distance are identical on that club. So 6 and or 7 is the same club. We're playing someone with a extra mile 7. Talon or Talon, not sure what how to pronounce that, but we'll just go with Mr. T, playing Mr. T with the basic ball. A normal shot right there, right, where you're going to go for that and usually adjust it right into the right into that bunker. We go full blast, it is lost. So we'll go full top. Right there is just a little bit of overpower. 3.4 is 1.9. And just a teeny bit of overpower. And perfect. See what happens. Yeah, you know what? It hit right where we wanted it to, but just doesn't have enough power to bounce over and get it into that fairway area. So we'll have to continue to try to get the perfect adjustment. You can't hit it too hard because you'll bounce too close and it'll just fly right into the bunker. All right, good shot. We're going to take off any elevation here. We have the Malibu. See if we can't hit perfect and knock it in. So way up there. Okay, so let's go mid. So we go one back. Right like that. 2.8 at mid is just one ring adjustment. Have hit it perfect. No. Straight to the left and left to the left. Yep. That's in the hole if you hit it perfect. So I guess what we could do is actually, alright, this is going to be 10% at max. Half a ball max. 1.8 adjustment. Perfect ball. Okay. Thanks. I guess from that shot, what we could do is aim a little bit to the left-hand side with that wind angle. So maybe on hole number 7, when we get to it, which is the, hole number 4, which is this par 3 in the tournament, we'll keep that in mind. Whichever way the wind's blowing, aim a little bit to the right-hand side of the hole as we take those shots. Okay? All right, -1. A little bit disappointing there. We'll have to work on that. What I was going to say earlier was what we may want to do. Let's go back just to show you this, if you don't mind, everybody. On our tee shot, is bounce it off this second pad here and somehow figure out how we can get it to go through that rough, past those bushes on the right, but short of the bunker, and give ourselves a chip shot from there from the fairway. Well, that's actually rough. That's all rough there. So never mind. And that's the reason why it hits so soft and just grabs, because that's rough. And that's why it doesn't propel itself through that fairway. Interesting. And with only 50 topspin on that extra mile, what's the big topper got? Got 100 topspin and it's 217. So I wonder, maybe we can try that. The topper 5 is 217 compared to 234, and we have to over adjust a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that and think about it next time. But you always hate to have to go ahead and overpower shots if you don't have to, right? Now that was just a baby overpower, so I don't mind that, because you can still hit perfect because the needle is going still significantly slower unless it's full overpower. Then that thing's going wanky left and right all the time. So my suggestion is we're probably going to stick with the extra mile 7 just to get it over there. See if we can't knock it in. But again, if you don't want to go out of the bunker, it's an easy, simple play to the left side. Just bounce it over, land it up on the left, and then you have yourself a hornet in there, or a thorn, and you just have to aim correctly, 10% elevation, hit it perfect, give yourself a chance at going in for the eagle. So either way, give yourself a good look at it. So I'm going to go 30 here. Oops. Love how that happens to me all the time. Do I have enough backspin is the question. 4 backspin. Doesn't look good. I'm kind of flying out of there. I'm going to put it right on that right edge. And then 3.7 at 30 at mid is 4.3. Ball Hey, interesting. Again, there are so many different ways to play these holes. To find the best way to get a hole in one is difficult, but hopefully we'll work at it and get it to drop here. But also, what's very important is that you're securing a birdie no matter what. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Okay. I don't think Alright, we're going to try to find out exactly where that was on the tee shot and see if we can't tweak it. See if we can find a plus or a minus, yardage or whatever. Nope. Nothing. 4 back. Let's see what that is. So that's half the red ring, a quarter of the red ring, cutting the fairway right there. See that quarter of the red ring? And that was mid adjustment 4.3, so whatever that was. That was perfect. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So Sniper 7, I'm going to watch that one more time as I write these notes down. Four backspin plus 30%. Kingmaker. Ball in the hole. Ball guy to the righty, the hole, that's fine. Okay, so ball guide at hole, and then red ring, back of red ring, perfect shot, cutting rough. All right. So this is how we go ahead and make our adjustments on these type of shots. All right, we start with that, and then we tweak it from there. All right, hole number 3, par 5. And I know I used an extra mile and a Titan and was not able to get through the fairway. So 4-3-1 would be good. 4-2-2 would be good. 4-1-3, no, we don't want that. Nope. Nope. I don't want that. I don't need that either, so Snowman would be good. Fireworks would be good. We have one of those left. A 7 would be good. A roulette ball would be good. A basketball would be good. An Americana would be good. We have 5 of those. Do you have a basketball? No basketball in this. Shell? Shell. 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 No shell. Season 5. Season 8. Season 6. Season 5. Only 4 of them. Stallion ball would be good. Prestige ball. Non-stallions. Don't have any prestige. Don't have any ginger. Don't have any blue marble either. Tennis ball. Season 6. Three of those. 9 tennis ball. Origin ball. Don't have any of those either. Wow. Ah. Alright. Here we go. We use the Paris ball. %, Paris ball, power 4 ball. We're going to go the right side. We'll have the sniper in and the Goliath to see if we can't make an albatross. Of course, we're up and somebody has my opponent. How do you... Okay. Perfect ball. See what happens. OPP. Overpowered perfect. Alright. So that, in my opinion, is the best way to play this hole. You give yourself a guaranteed eagle, my humble opinion, and a really great look at albatross coming up. Okay, you go out here, you give yourself a chance to pretty much go left or right and get into that rough, and then you have to hit short and then maybe miss. Like, here's a great ball left, see what happens here. Hopefully stays in the fairway here, which he does. Okay, he still has a long eagle shot with a wood, whereas we're going to have the Goliath at, so that's right at min. Go way back. Right there, 3.8 at, we're going to get off the 10%, at min is 1.4. Perfect ball. See if that works. So there you have it. So the albatross. So we went extra mile 7. We went plus 10%. We went power 4, which was Paris ball. We did full top spin. I think we went 1.5 right spin. full OP. Then we had the Goliath. Zero % elevation. Min adjustment. We went 3 backspin. Aim at right cup. That was it. And that's Albatross right there. All right. All right. So that not going to work every time, but this time it did work out for us. So really happy about that. And that min adjustment, 3 backspin, 0%. Yep. Just be careful on the backspin there. You want 3 backspin, and you can see that it bounced in the hole because we didn't play. Well, we played enough backspin because we made it, but you can see we couldn't pull it back far enough into min. So maybe 3.5, 3.25 backspin might be a little bit better, and you can move your ball up a little bit, or your landing spot a little bit closer to the hole, which gives you a little bit more room to make sure you get a full complement of adjustment back. Okay, so you don't go into the max of your next club. All right, so that's hole number 3. Let's take a look at hole number 4, which is a par 3, which is off the island. We talked about that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to it's not that I need a power ball, but I like to bring the wind resistance down, right? Use a Titan, you only get 2 wind resistance. Katana, you're getting 2. Quasar, you're getting 1. Navigator, you're getting 2. So, I mean, I only do this for the wind resistance up here, right? You're decreasing the wind by 35%. If you take a look at the Navigator, right? Power 1, side spin, wind resistant, you're only getting 25%. So you get an additional 10% to really hone in that adjustment. Again, that's if you have those balls to play. If not, you may want to go with the Navigator ball here and adjust that way. But then you may not be able to get the distance you need depending on what your level of your Goliath is. So let's go to the clubs here and take a look at the long irons and the Goliath. So a 4 is 132 yards, a 5, 6, and 7 are all 135 yards. So Goliath 5, 6, and 7, you're going to get 135 out of it. You're not going to worry about topspin. You're not going to worry about backspin. The accuracy goes from 28 up to 52%, so a little bit better on the adjustments for the wind. So again, all the more reason to have more of a wind ball on than a power 2 wind ball on. Okay? All right, so with that said, let's get this done. Kingmaker, Goliath 5, rough bump, 10%, power 3 on, and then this is going to be max adjustment. All right. Let's see if we can get a hole-in-one here. So we're going to go half a ball back, half a bar back, I should say. With that wind, we're going to aim it just to the right edge of the cup. 2.8 at 10% max is 1.7. 1.7-ish. Perfect ball. dead center of the cup. Okay? So there you go. Goliath 7, Kingmaker, plus 10%, max adjustment. Thank you, sir. And then you're going to aim that just at left edge of the cup. Okay? I love when a plan comes together. Golf Clash Kyle. Desert Mirage is just going live. So, give you that update. All right, good luck, sir. All right, hole number 5, par 4. This is the one that goes up the middle. So here's what we're going to do here. We're going to go ahead and sorry about that. We're going to go tighten so the drag in the air isn't going to be as great. So the ball's going to fly a little bit further, so we don't have to adjust as much. We're going to go EM, Sniper, Goliath, Hornet, the bag, okay? Plus power 3, add 10%. So let's put that down now. EM 6 or 7. And then we're going to go Titan, plus 10%. So what's going to happen is we're going to go max adjustment on the wind. It's going to go from southeast to northwest. And then probably 0 topspin and 2 right spin. But instead of angling just to the right, we're going to angle back towards the wind for our adjustment, okay? All right, with this extra mile 4, definitely do not play this type of shot here. It's going to put you in the rough. It's going to be a much more difficult shot. Go ahead to the left-hand side over there. Hit it out there with a perfect ball, full top, full right. Hit it perfect, drop it out there, and then play 20% adjustment on your second shot, and then hit it on the green and make an easy birdie and or have a good shot at an eagle. So that's my suggestion with that club over there. All right, so right here, no top, we're going to go 2.5. And that puts us right there, okay? 4. So 3.2 miles per hour is a 1.7 adjustment to the wind. 1.7, and then what we want to do is push it back up. Then we don't have to take as much of a backspin. Just too much curl. All right, we'll have to work on that. But that's my suggestion there, is have it over towards the middle of this pad, which is right in front of our opponent. And then you're going to go no top spin, 2.5 right spin, and then adjust for your wind at max, and then push it back up and then do just a teeny bit of overpower down to the power end of the bottom of the power circle. Maybe break it just a little bit. Hit perfect, and don't put any curl on it, no side curl, and that should bounce up through the rough and right on the collar next to the green or fairway. Give yourself an easy chip. So now, which I didn't want to do, is I have to now try to make this out of the bunker. 3.5. .4. Ball. Well, obviously I needed 0.7, which is min. Yikes! That's a blown shot, folks, but that's okay. You get the gist, right? And we'll make easy work of that in the tournament on opening and weekend. Won't make that mistake again. This is what this is for. Let's tweak them, see if we can't find where the mistakes are, and then go mistake-free after this. All right. So that's a drop shot, in my opinion. Hole 3 is a drop shot, in my opinion. So, no, not 3. Hole 1, actually. We have to make eagle on 1 and 5 for sure. You got to make eagles on those if you really want to just continue to outpace the competition. Made 5 and 6. Mine's on 7. So we missed 5. So we need to make 6 and 7. All right, hole number 6 is a par 5. So let's go ahead and put on the right clubs. 7, sniper, Titan. And what's going to happen is here we're going to have 2 topspin, maybe 1 or 2 topspin. Extra mouse 6, Titan. We'll go plus 10% and just 2 topspin. We're going to have about a 4.4-ish wind, tailwind, so full overpower, 2 topspin puts us right up the middle. We're going up the middle, puts us right in that fairway for an easy min distance sniper at 10%. Two and 1. Okay. Look at ball. Stop. 324, let's hope. At 323, that's the number we want. All right, so we know this is plus 10 and it's going to be at min distance. Watch. Boom, min distance right there. That's min distance. Okay. backspin. 4.5 at 10. At yin is just 4 rings. Perfect ball. That is dead in the hole. Blah, 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 blah. That has to be up further on the rough for it to bounce through it. 1 backspin. With 0 backspin on the other account, that ball went 5 squares by the hole.
Perfect shot. Nice.
So ours, if we don't put any backspin on that, at that location, we probably make the albatross. But we'll go back and check the landing spot and see if we can figure out where we need to put it, okay? Based on the rings. Alright, eagle, sorry dude, good luck. Sorry you thought that me making an eagle was poopy. I highly recommend everybody, when you're playing your qualifying rounds, you guys absolutely need to do this type of analysis, going back and forth and watching exactly where you place your shots after you make your adjustments. So you can see that the red ring is right cutting that rough right there. Then I move it up so it's half the red ring is cutting that rough. So next time we're going to have the top of the yellow ring cutting that that first and second rough cut. Because we hit it perfect, we did min adjustment at 4, and it hits right there and just bounces short. It's up another couple feet. I'm sure that's going to be right in. So top of yellow ring cuts first and second rough line. Okay, excellent. All right, hole number 7. I think this is a par 3. This is the Goliath. And on any par 3, it's not to be ugly or anything like that. It's just to cut the wind down. Remember that. Power 3 gets your 135-yard club there with plenty to spare, and it cuts the wind down as well. Okay. You can use a Win 4 or Win 5 ball. It's the same concept, okay? I'm just not going to use those because I believe this is a pretty simple hole-in-one shot. All right. So Kingmaker plus 10, max adjustment, okay? Okay. Two backspin, rough bump, max adjust, And then we're going to aim at the right side of the pin, looks like. Back. Right side, 3.8 at max is 10 is 2.3 ring. Perfect ball. Dead center of the cup. Okay? One more time, folks. Goliath 7, Kingmaker, plus 10%. Two backspin. You're going to do a rough bump, max adjust, and then you're going to aim at the right edge of cup. Okay? Alright. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright. Hole number 8 coming up. Par 4. This is the one that we like. So what we're going to do here is extra mile 6, 7. We are going to switch it up and go Katana this time with the Hornet, 10%. Okay, so extra mile 6, 7 plus 10% Katana. We're going to go full top spin. We're going to go full left spin, and you're going to have a quarter of the yellow. Oops, I can't spell. Top quarter of yellow ring cutting into rough. And the reason we can do that is because it's going downhill, so it has to go farther, right? So where you're placing the ball, it lands shorter than where the downhill is, if that makes sense. So it gives you that little bit of extra room to land that ball, to get it to bounce into the fairway on the other side instead of the rough and then only roll out partially. So keep that in mind. Then we're going to go Hornet. Let's take a look at our short irons real quickly here, because the 4 and the 5 have some differences. We're going to take a look at that and let you know. So the Hornet 4 and 5, one is 84 yards, one is 86. Accuracy of 91 for both of them. The backspin is both identical. So not much difference. So what's going to happen is you're going to have a little bit more play, right? Meaning that if this shot were further and you hit the rough on the first shot, your tee shot, and just rolled out, you'd have a little bit more play with the Hornet. But if you hit it perfect and hit into the fairway, it rolls way up there, then you're going to have less adjustment, okay? Because you only need a smaller amount of yardage. All right, so with that being said, Katana, put the power 2 ball in. Katana, extra mile, Hornet, we're ready to go. Oh, and by the way, let's just do this. We did get an achievement, and it was our 100th hole-in-one on this account. So, wow. Woohoo! All right, way to go. So what I'm going to do real quickly is I'm going to Nope, not gonna work. Sorry, everybody. So what we'll do is we'll just collect those gems and we'll move on. Okay, here we go. Extra mile, 6 or 7. Full top, as much left as you can go. Katana ball, add 10%. Quarter of the yellow ring cutting into that rough up top, then hit it perfect. Okay, no overpower. Power 2 ball. Here we go. Top, 4 left. Leave it nice and so I'm going to give myself every opportunity to just click it in there. 4.1 and 10% at max is 2.2. Oh, he great righted it. Oh no. Get through everything. Oh, it did. Stop, stop, stop. See, that's what happens. If you great right it, that's what's going to happen. You're going to go in the rough. Now we have to hit a Nirvana out of there. If you great left it, you could possibly hit that rough on the left and then roll yourself down in the bunker or into the river or waterway. And that's a stroke. So hit it perfect, folks. This shot is precision. So if you're looking to make eagles, you have to try it this way to be precise. If you're trying to get birdies, then obviously play it back. Give yourself the opportunity to great left or great right it, get it over there, and then hit it on the green and make your birdie. So there's no preferred way. It all depends on what everyone likes to do. All right, so 2 and 2. Right there. 2.7. I'm going to go mid here at 0.6. Take that 10% off. With 0.6 still. These little mistakes, folks, are the ones that cost you 15, 16 under. So,
perfect shot.
So bad. So we have 3 drops, right? We have an albatross, we have 2 hole-in-ones. Just not making the other 3 shots we need to. So puts us at 17, 18 under if we make them. Like this shot, pretty much a straightforward shot on the Hornet that you can make it. And then on the other par 5 albatross, where it was straight downhill, we just adjusted a little bit too short. So that means we came up short for the albatross. So that's another one right there. So that's 2 shots for us. We're at 15 right now. You get those 2, that could be at 17 under. So wow, would have been really, really nice. Really nice. All right, half a backspin. The wind is the same angle, so I'm going to put it right to the right edge. We're going to go 2.6 at max of 1.4. 10% is 1.5. And let it go early, hit it great, and that will miss to the right. Not even close. Mark should be able to beat us pretty handily. Oh no. A little bit hard there. Alright, good luck, sir. Alright. 13. If we can make eagle, that's 15. So let's go ahead and get it done. Alright, hole 9. Alright, we're going to go big topper 5. See if we have that bag set up already. Hole 2, there it is. We're going to go big dog. Then we're going to go hornet. Those are the 3 shots we're going to do. We're going to stick to the plan. Alright, so big topper 5. This is a 4 or 5 because they're both the same distance on the flight and then the top spin. So what we're going to do is add 10%. This is a really no adjust shot. I'll show you here in a second what I mean by that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pull the ball back to power circle without breaking it. Okay. Double notes here. All right, and then we'll talk about the second shot when we get there. So we're going to go Titan ball. Titan ball, big topper, big dog, hornet. Let's go. Okay. Just check it one more time. There we go. All right. Again, big topper 4-5. 10% Titan ball, power 3 ball. This is a no adjust shot on the tee shot. Let's see if we can show you why. Well, that's not true. All right, I lied. It's adjust. Okay, full top, 2 left. We're gonna have the half. What's 2.6? 1.1. Oh yeah, plenty. So we're gonna have the half the red ring cutting that. Okay. Like this. Perfect ball. Nice shot there. Should roll out to 374. I don't know why I thought that was a no adjust shot. It's actually a complete adjust shot, meaning that you move it all the way over till the half of the red ring cuts the right rough, but you don't have to move up or back with your wind. You just leave it there and just pull the power 3 ball back before you break the power circle. Okay. See the big dog right there? I mean, you can try to power it up there, but it doesn't make it. So we're gonna just do what we do. That way. 2 and 2. Right like that. 2.5 at max is 1.2. Perfect position. So big dog 10%, 2 top spin, 2 right spin, max adjustment. Boom. And now we have the Hornet. Oh, I don't like how that just kind of loses its ability to stay in the game. Just kind of fades away. All right, 0% adjustment on this third shot, in my opinion. That's the way I'm playing it. Hornet, more or less, probably a mid adjust. We'll see. Max is right there. Min, max. Wow. Yes. I guess we'll play max. Yellow, a red ring right there, right outside there. 2.6 at max is 2.3. Shoot. All right, so on that one, Hornet, 0% elevation, no adjustment on the top or side spin or back spin. Max adjustment, aim to the right edge of the cup, hit it perfect, and that should go in the hole. Super close. 14 under. Okay. Hey, first time through. Let's go, right? 2 hole-in-ones and an albatross. Should have been 15 with all of those drops, but this hole number 9 and 18 is going to be a beast. Get it here, you're gaining on 90% of the field. So, but I've given you the tools, hopefully, if you have these clubs in your bag, to make these shots and give yourself an opportunity to get some banners this upcoming tournament. Okay, so let's take a look at the card real quick. A little disappointed in that. I'm really disappointed in a bunch of holes, but you know how it goes. So, birdie, Alba, Eagle, birdie, Eagle, birdie, 14 under. So we're gonna have to do a little better on 9, and we're gonna have to catch up on. We're gonna have to do 1. 2 is just a tough hole, so we're gonna go 1. What was 5? Oh, okay. So that's an eagle hole too. So 1, 5. 6 6, you can get maybe an albatross on. 9, you can get an eagle on. And 8, you need to make. So that's 5 shots right there, potentially. So let's say you pick up 2 or 3 of those. There you go. That's 16, 17 under, and that's the number you're looking for. Okay? 16, 17, if you go back to back on that, gives you 32, 34. And if you go 16, 14, that's 30. You go 14, 17, that's 31. I mean, it is available, folks. You can do it. So, all right, that's the rookie walkthrough for this account on the Screws Golf. We'll see you in a bit for some additional walkthroughs. And I wish you all the very best today and your journey into banners for the Silver State Tournament. All right, my friends, good luck.